record button, and we'll rock it. Yo, what up? How's it going, man?
It's going good.
Good to hear.
Yesterday.
What up?
Feeling good after yesterday, the Patreon tournament.
Yeah. What place did you get?
I got third place with a Earth Kirishima 2.
Nice. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are doing a deck doctors today, and we're chatting about your awesome Kirishima 2 list under the all symbol. The all symbol is a cool one. I think it's his hardest symbol to build for, but I'm excited to see what we can come up with today. So with that, go ahead and hit me with the elevator pitch.
So the main elevator pitch is his new All Might's new throw cards, the Facepalm Takedown, Irrevealable Clasp, and Final Exam Gut Shot from the Victory packs and stuff like that.
Right.
Basically make those a very high number because it's throw and or flash.
Mm-hmm.
Just good luck. Tell your opponent good luck.
Yeah.
A big attack, good luck.
I love that. I love that a lot. What do you think the best attack besides the throws? Because you mentioned them already. What do you think the best attack in your deck is?
Honestly,
Sans throw.
I mean, Texas Smash, great because it pumps up those throws into super high damage stuff.
Right.
Missouri Smash is a really cool one because I can start off with any Final Exam Gut Shot into a Missouri Smash, build my next foundation face up, and then also draw one if the Final Exam went through.
Okay.
So those are probably my favorites. Definitely Texas and Missouri Smash. Besides those.
Man, do I want to play a Staff Strike Kirishima 1 list or Kirishima 2 list? That sounds tight. Excuse me? That sounds sick.
That sounds stupid.
Excuse me? We're going to build so many cards. Oh no. That sounds so cool. That's not what we're building today, but it looks neato. Huh.
It's definitely an interesting idea, but
yeah. Okay. All right. I put some cards in our sideboard that we get to talk about, and I didn't get to put very many because you put literally every card in the game in your main board. So we will.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. We're there. Okay. So let's chat about it. So attack lineup. You're wanting to play the throws, which I love. I love the clasp. I love the takedown. These make sense to me. I got a question. What's up with Detroit Smash, huh? This seems like we're getting a little too big for our All Might-sized britches.
It was just one of those things that it's a good card. It's just it probably doesn't have a place in this deck. Like on its own, it's a good card, but going into this deck, it's not the best thing.
I agree. The other big thing that I see attack wise, like everything else, I'm loving all the punches. I think that's really cool. Is the Final Exam Gut Shot? What's this guy doing in here?
It's a flash. It's basically just a starter because it has all the keywords I'm looking for to go in. So like the main lineup I'm looking for is a Final Exam Gut Shot into Texas into one of the throws.
Fair, just because you want to put the 4 damage on the throw. I get that totally. My biggest issue with Final Exam Gut Shot is it is a flash, which means I don't get the 2 enhance on Kirishima. That's my biggest issue. I think that it is it's a little personally, but like if that is the line that we are choosing to take, then that's fine. You said you're very down for the attack lineup that you have so far. The only thing that I want to change attack lineup wise is we've got 2 options here, right? We have either Wire Arrow, which says if it deals damage, add 1 tech card from your discard pile to the top of your deck, which could just be Zoom, or it could be, where is this card? Floating Around My Babies, which is text, which means that we just auto pass the next thing because it's a 5 check.
Yeah.
Or we have Create Capture Net, which is a high block, which combos with Facepalm Takedown, as well as it helps us build foundations. We build a foundation, and with its combo enhance, I play a foundation, I play Create Capture Net, I build it in, I pop off. It also gets stunned too, and it's a 2 low for 6 if I want it to be. A 2 low for 6 that builds us more cards. Feels good. Feels really good.
Yeah. I'm definitely leaning more towards the Capture Net.
I think that we should take out the Detroit Smash for it. And I think, honestly, we probably should take out 2 of these Final Exam gut shots. I think they're neat. I don't think they should be a 4 of the deck. I think you're going to be...
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Putting it as a 2 of, and then take out 2 Detroits for Create Capture Net.
I just put it here, and we're going to put in 4 Create Capture Nets, and that's going to keep our attack count the same, which is 30 like a man, like an absolute Chad. I think having a lot of attacks in this deck is really, really important. What we have to do now is we have to cut these lame non-attacks. We got to get them out of here. And so let's talk about the things that you missed, right? Rooftop Vantage is a 0 drop. Feels good. Look at the top card of your Rival's deck. Feels good. It's a low block, which our low blocks are fine. 43 mids. Night Watch. We are playing 6 actions. Having a single Night Watch would not feel terrible. At the very worst, you just build it out of your hand. Feels cool. And then the last card, which we have to find room at a 4 of, is a Precious Lesson. Response flip: after one of your foundations is removed or destroyed, build the top card of your deck face down. We destroy with Kirishima, and so we just get a free foundation.
Yeah. Okay, I understand now. Yeah.
This card has to be a 4 of in our deck. The other ones are pretty take it or leave it. I think Night Watch is a cool card, but it's a hard card to use.
Yeah.
But with how much we are cycling through our discard pile, I think getting and checking these, plus I can build a Capture Evildoers down with Kirishima, and then blow it up later with Kirishima, and then have Night Watch be live. And so,
Rooftop Advantage, I'm kind of thinking no to, but probably
it's gone.
1 Night Watch would be fine, and then 4 Precious Lessons.
Love that. All right, so we got the 1 Night Watch, we got 4 Precious Lessons, and now we have to cut this 96 monstrosity down. Do I have your permission to just start yeeting cards out of your deck?
You have full permission to do that.
Okay, cool. Evade and Copy does not need to exist in our very aggro deck. We don't need it. I love challenging the fakes here at a 4 of. In order to cut room, we're going to make it a 3. Floating Around My Babies, we're going to do the same thing, but go down to 2. Hero Killer's going to stay at a 2. Zoom probably just needs to leave, huh? After the combat phase begins, look at the top card of your deck. Who cares? Just play cards.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 3. We're playing 30 attacks.
Yeah.
Hey, it's going to be a 3. Just realize. Intimidating Presence, this card sucks. This card's just not a good card. Later on down the set, if we were playing the Staff Strike version of this deck, I would play it at like a 3 of. But this card is not good. Fair?
Yeah.
All right, it's gone. Where are we at now? We're down to 87. We're doing the Lord's work. Revel, Unexpected Hero. I don't think that we need Revel in this deck. I think that we're gonna have enough damage that we don't need to keep pumping. I think that it'll be fine.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
All right, Revel's gone. Unexpected Hero is neat. What's our blocks look like? We might actually have to keep it because it's a low block. We'll leave it for now. Advice for Winners. I think this card is neat and probably should be a 4 of because of how many bad checks we're playing. Just realize that you're probably going to Advice for Winners and blow it up and then just check another 3. It's probably what's going to happen. Pull no punches. I don't think that we're allowed to play 3 diffs in our deck because of how many attacks we're playing. I think it's just gone. Celebrity Status at a 2 of is fine. You're So Obvious is exclusively a sideboard card. We're going to put it in a 3, even though I'm not going to mess with your sideboard. And we're going to put it at a 0. Late Riser, why is this card in here? Question mark?
Mostly because for its response, if I want to build it face down with Kirishima, I can blow it up later to give either plus or minus speed to whatever I want.
I have very bad news for you.
That's not how that works.
That is not how that works. Response after this card is discarded from your hand during the enhanced step.
Okay, yeah, then eat it.
We're gonna play for this card because we're playing so many attacks. That makes sense. Plug in. What's going on here?
Stun hate.
Stun hate. We're already playing It Can't Be Fixed, as well as Kirishima himself is stun hate. Kirishima is the best anti-stun 1 character in the game.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna get rid of plug in.
And I mean, its other one is cool to look at too. I mean, especially since we're playing mainstream success, we can look at both. We can look at the top of either one.
We're playing 30 attacks. Just call attack.
Okay.
You'll got it.
Okay.
You'll
Gotcha.
get it. You'll get it. I think our goal is actually to probably push it to 70 and then probably leave it there. Just because of we are playing 30 attacks.
Yeah.
And unless you're trying to make the like 50 card 30 attack deck, but then like I don't think that all these 5 diffs, like 5 diff, 5 diff, 5 diff, 5 diff, this is a 5 diff because you have to play Foundation beforehand. I don't think that that's what's gonna fly. Special sound preparing for battle. What's our low block look like? We're putting low blocks back in our deck. Villains defeated. How do you feel about this card?
It's definitely a weird card. And it's kind of goes both ways because its second response is if I block, which with Kirishima kind of iffy because I'm gonna at least face 1 hit. Right.
Yeah, we have the luxury of making sure that like in a panic we just don't hit it. I think I'm down to get rid of villains defeated if we really want to. I think I'm in. Our block zones are what 27. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's toss it. I did went ahead and put an unexpected hero up to a 4 of just because I think giving these throws plus 3 damage is really cool. This is flip for plus 5 damage and rebuild a foundation draw a card because we'd flip this one for -3 speed plus 3 damage and then destroy it with Kirishima if we want to build one and draw one, give it plus 2 damage. And so like this is plus 5 damage and then plus another 3 damage with Invincible Clasp. That seems really, really good on our throw deck, huh? Seems pretty okay. How do you feel about Box Full of Babies and Quick Creation?
Box Full of Babies I'm liking because it adds damage and speed, and then also I'm just cycling even more stuff.
So it only adds damage and speed to a single card, which I have now put in your deck. Create Capture Net. Because it says your tech or weapon.
It is.
And these are all punches and throws.
Yeah. Okay.
My personal opinion is I think we got to cut all the assets because we have to draw foundations. We have to. We have to draw foundations or else we don't get to play the game. Building the green ones means we don't get to play the orange ones. Building the gray ones means we get to play the orange ones. I think it's got to go.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
I love it. I think if we were doing the staff strike deck, I think we're allowed to mess around with those numbers. But since we are on the throw list, I don't think we're allowed to.
Okay. Gotcha.
We're at 73. We got to cut 3 more cards? Question mark. Oh, our low blocks suck. Why does Kirishima have bad low blocks?
I can just face tank lows. It's fine.
We're gonna put specials up to a 4 because I don't want to face tank lows. I want to do Advice Wonders back to a 2. Hero Killer gone. Hero Killer gone. Hero Killer's gone. I think this card's good.
Yeah.
We're only playing the 1 weapon, and so we don't get the full use out of the card. I think it's a damn good card. I don't think we just don't get full value out of it. We're at 70. This is the number we were pushing for. So now let's take a quick look. First hand. Redraw. I mean, build 3 pass. Probably fail this one though. What's difficulty? What's our spam look like? 1, 2, 3, 4. 18. So that's half. All right.
Wait. Do we want to touch the actions at all? Like maybe put both of them to a 2 of?
I think that's not terrible. I like Sugar Rush Power Up, but I don't know if it deserves to be in this list because we're not turboing out foundations like we are under the other symbols, right? So like this easily could be 2 and 2. I do think that Capture Evildoers might be your best asset of like playing moves and then slinging things to the point where like if we cut them down both by 1. I think actually putting this back up and making it the 6 here might be the right call. All right, so cut this to put it here because you just slam. You get 1 momentum, right? You get a momentum, and then you can just like pop off and combo off super hard.
Yeah.
Description. No, stats. That's what we're looking for. So we're back to 70 still. Man. For everything that we've got going on the attack lineup, right? Like its job, its goal, I think that this is an okay spot to be in foundation-wise. The other thing about Sugar Rush, right, is Sugar Rush Power Up and Floating Around My Babies are actually actively fighting each other for their space. So Sugar Rush removes 10 cards. This removes 3 cards every time you trigger it. Ugh, that's tough. That's some tough stuff. Tough pill to swallow, but like maybe it's just good enough, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the main reason why Floating Around My Babies is it's spam.
Yeah, I actually think. Okay, so here's what we do. I think we actually take and we get rid of floating, and we're gonna put back the stain card because it's a low blast.
What is it? Intimidating?
No. The low block one. Whatever that card's called. Rooftop Vantage. At a 2 of. Boop, boop. So we're still at 70. Grab more low blocks. Get rid of our lame 0 or 4 mid blocks or whatever. We don't need them. We don't need them. Man, I like Night Watch, but I kind of want to cut it. I kind of want to cut it just because like I think like a 68, 69 deck might be actually where it's at. I don't know. Actually, full disclosure, I think this might be where you need to start with the deck, and then like play it a bit, and figure out. Because I bet what happens is we're gonna be cutting a couple of attacks that you don't like. Like either the final. I bet if I'm a betting man, the Final Exam Gutshot doesn't make it. I bet Smash doesn't make it. I could see Missouri Smash or Mighty Punch not making it in your final counts. And just like trying to find something else under the all symbol to do there.
Okay.
But I get it. I get the try.
And then another question for you. Hard Crusher, do you think it's perfect at a 2 of, or?
I like this card a lot. I think this card's really rad. I think it's probably it's cool. It's neat. It's very mid. Is my issue. It's a 4 mid, so like it's just gonna get blocked probably. And it says that it has to deal damage. It's got to deal damage to be built face down. And that sucks because we want it to deal damage, and it probably just won't.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you try it. I think that is the point of this one is I think this is one of the least complete deck doctors that I've ever done. But I think what we've done is we've taken out cards that I know are not going to be relevant in your deck, and we have slimmed it down into cards that I think could/should be relevant in your deck, and then you'll just have to find the ones that you like, right? Like maybe Unexpected Heroes, not a 4 of, it's a 3 of. Maybe Advice for Winners is the 3 of and not the 2 of, right? Homage might be what goes up. Just really depends.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's kind of what I wanted. I started looking at stuff on all, and I was just like, this looks really cool to do.
Right.
So I just threw something together, went ahead with it, and
100%
space to where I can go ahead and start playtesting. So,
well, I think we're there, buddy. Anything that you vehemently disagree with about the list?
No.
Okay. All right. I want to know how good a Precious Lesson is. Because this might make me make a Staff Strike deck for the first time ever. It's just play Kirishima, Staff Strike. That sounds tight. That sounds so sick.
I completely forgot about Precious Lesson.
It's a good one. All right, buddy. I will thank you for the support over on Patreon, and I'll catch you next time, okay?
Yeah.
What a cool list. What a cool list.